I love you.
I love you too.
You love me.
I just said I love you too.
Does it sound like you mean it? I love you. That was creepier. Ready? It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Platinum Thursday.
I love you.
I don't know who you are.
Oh.
But I'm Iron Sparks.
And I'm not loved.
GGHF.
You're mean. Well, I love manners. Don't really like bugs.
Nah.
Especially, did you hear about all the West Nile virus cases they're spotting in the Vegas Valley?
No.
You just don't watch the news, do you?
No.
I suppose it is a ways to be less scared, paranoid, and freaked out.
Actually, I heard a little bit of it before I went to bed.
Yeah, someone actually died of it.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
I don't know if you were being sincere.
What?
Alright, Ohana, I love this map. You hate this map because every time you play ladder, you play this map.
Yep.
So, you should be really good at this map.
Nope.
Okay. Who's playing on the map?
Well, in our bottom right corner, we have our red ZvT Coriva.
Coriva!
And in our top left corner, we have our blue Terran Predator.
So boring. The names that we have to actually stare at and be like, how are we going to pronounce that? Those are fun.
But this is like Alien versus
Though
Predator, even though he's Terran. So it's like Alien versus
Well, they had
Space
technology.
Marine. Even like Space Marines.
Predators, they had technology. They had like cloaking and scanning and
yeah, but
guns.
I would more equate Predators to, you know, Protoss. Because they kind of remind me of a Zealot.
True, but Zealots don't have big mouths. Don't Predators have mouths?
Do they have mouths?
I don't remember.
I don't think I've ever actually seen one of the movies.
Do you know whose anniversary it is, movie-wise? I actually saw this on CNN. The Princess Bride? 25 years old.
Huh.
Do you know what movie we need to go buy?
No. The Princess Bride?
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
You know what movie we need to watch?
Avengers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought that. I haven't watched it yet.
No, because someone is busy with their job.
How's work?
Good.
You said you're busy with your job.
No, you.
Oh, okay. Let's see. To the game. Predator is expanding. He has a barracks down on the low ground to help block off that ramp. This is a very, very gutsy move. Because I think he threw down that command center before the hatchery.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very lucky. He does have 2 racks out right now, so he'll have decent marine counts. And he got very lucky because the Zerg player is deciding to expand. Even though the spawning pool is going to finish first, Coriva is going to be supply blocked, I believe. Nope, Overlord just popped out.
Overlord.
You know, it would not be a bad idea for Coriva to throw down some lings and do some damage to that wall, because there's not going to be Marines behind it for a while.
No, but I think Predator did go ahead and expand just because...
You know, Iron Sparks, when you have a small hole in your wall, you throw down a huge barracks.
Yeah. But since the pretty standard thing for Zerg to do in any and every situation now is to fast expand, so you do have that little window of safety, because it's being less and less common for like a 6 pool, 8 pool, 10 pool,
11 pool, 12 pool,
yeah.
dead pool.
I was gonna make that joke.
There's a lot of racks down for Predator already, so we're probably gonna see a lot of Marines out first.
Well, I think he's just getting this to get the wall, and I don't think he'll keep up with producing all of them. I think he'll focus more on his building up his economy, getting those harvesters.
I don't know, they're both doing very well on harvesters right now. They're both about 20, 21, and we do have an Evo chamber and a spine crawler going down. I do like this. Fast upgrades for Coriva, and I think the Lings are out now to grab the watchtower and do some scouting.
I think he also might be getting that Evo chamber just in case there's any Banshees coming out. He could potentially...
fast spore crawlers.
Yeah.
Oh, is there a hole right there?
No.
Oh well. You know what the barracks always remind me of?
No.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh.
Fine.
No, what do they remind you of?
You know the lunar module that would land on the moon? You know, back when we actually were cool like that and America did really cool things?
It never landed on the moon.
I'm
kidding.
Think the world's flat too, don't you?
Yeah.
But the feet on the barracks, they remind me of the lunar module for some reason, because I'm a nerd, you know.
Because they're round?
Well, they're feet, and they just pop down.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
So Marines head off to that tower, clean up that Zergling that was there. It's forcing Coriva to build 14 Lings, so it'll be interesting to see if this... It's almost like a Marine timing attack.
Yeah, he does have a pretty good amount, but I don't think he'll get that much damage in. He might.
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of queens out already. He's not focusing on anything right now. He's going to lose a Marine, a little bit of stutter step, and he'll be able to clean up any pursuing Lings, even though there are quite a bit right now. Oh, he did get that creep tumor.
Yeah, that's the only thing he killed.
And Marines are heading back to base.
I mean, it's lucky these weren't speedlings.
Yeah.
So they weren't able to catch up, and Metabolic Boost is just now finishing.
Yep, and so, he's working on +1 melee right now, so he is getting that fast upgrade.
Now, do you think he's going to be going Dome Pumping Hellions, or...?
Tanks. I got a feeling tanks. I almost feel like he's going to go Tank and Thor. He's definitely been saving his gas, because he went all Marine right now as his defensive units. Zergling's like, hey, there's an opening!
You know, I don't know how I feel about tanks.
Tanks are a really good call, especially if your Zerg opponent's going Lings. But I do have a feeling that Coriva is going to tech up to either Infestors or Muta.
You know, I really think the opposite about Lings. I feel like Lings are tanks' downfall.
Well, if the Lings can get there, that's why you always have a Marine support with the tanks. So Overlord peeks in, he does see the other factory.
And that supply blocks Coriva.
Yeah, he did, so he definitely sacrificed a lot with that scouting Overlord.
Though he is setting up his third, he's going to get this up, getting some pretty decent creep spread.
Yeah, I like the creep spread. He does have those queens set up for pooping up those creep tumors. And he does have a lot of queens on the map right now, which is great for defense, and he'll definitely have enough queens for eject larva.
I like that he's destroying this rock so he can get easy transfer of drones or anything else to the third base.
Yep, and he's immediately started on melee upgrade 2 for his Zerglings.
And the Infestor is going down, Infestation Pit, as well. Tanks are on the way, because Siege Tank is...
Siege Tank tech is on the way, Stim's on the way, combat shields, and he does have an armory, so we might see... I still think we're going to see Thor.
Do you think we're going to see...
a Hellion? Maybe to poke in and try and do some harassment?
You know, I was expecting something different than this medvac.
Yeah, he does have the medvac, which is a good call for his Marines, just keep them alive a little longer. He might be able to do some drops as well. He might do a Hellion drop, which actually could be pretty devastating to a drone line.
Do you think he might switch to anything that actually requires the tech lab from the starport?
Maybe.
Because
he did put that tech lab on there. I don't know. Maybe Raven would be good because Burrow is on the way for Coriva, and it does look like he's going to try some special tactics with the Infestor's pathogen glands on the way, and a Baneling nest as well. So they're going to be able to mop up any Marine packs in addition to that.
I really like the combination of fungals and banelings.
Yep, freeze them in place and then acid bomb them to death.
Not only is it good against the bio army, when you get Hellions in the mix, it really saves your Lings.
Yeah, you can't really micro a Hellion too well to get away from the banelings.
Since they do have a very slow turning speed.
And they are a light unit, so they should take additional damage from banelings. This queen's going to get picked off. You know, a Raven would actually be a really good call right now for Predator, though he is getting a Banshee with that tech lab, and here comes the flanking maneuver from the Lings and Banelings.
I think these Banelings are going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, he bypasses that tank! Gets a couple shots off on the Zerglings, but yeah, this army's gone.
Yeah, and Coriva sustained minimal losses, a queen,
so he loses medvac as well. Oh, no, he doesn't. He gets it away from the queen. It does look like the Banelings and the Zerglings are going to head up to Predator's base now, and he's not going to have... Well, good setup on the tanks. Nice far distance from the wall off, so they'll be able to do a ton of splash damage.
And he does have this one Banshee out, and there's nothing out on the field for Coriva beside those queens.
Coriva is definitely going to want to send some Lings up to those rocks. Kind of whittle those away. I like that he does bury the Zergling over by the third to deny that. And he is taking out the rocks right now.
He is going to move one of the tanks over to be in range of these rocks since he does know they're getting hit.
And I do like that he put it next to the supply depot so it gets rid of some of the area on it. And he is going to start firing down on the Lings.
Banshee is control, come around the back, maybe. I would like to see him pick up, yeah, there we go, pick up those banelings.
I just was checking the unit tab to see if there was any more infestors on the way, and there are 7. So he might be throwing away a little bit of supply with these lings to free up some room for the infestors. And we have a 4th being taken by Coriva right now, and good, potentially even great Iron Sparks. Huge spread.
Yeah. He did actually take out one of those Hellions by the siege tanks.
Yeah, 4 splash damage from the lings, and are those banelings?
Yeah, he saved some of them.
Keep an eye on those. Let's see if he kind of detonates those manually as some baneling landmines.
I think you might have just burned them just because of this Banshee.
You know what would be a very interesting upgrade for the baneling in Heart of the Swarm? Just throwing it out there in case Blizzard ever watches our videos. Having some type of research or some type of ability for the baneling, so they turn into like a proximity landmine. So if anything were to roll over a burrowed baneling, they explode. I mean, not like launch themselves at something like the Widow Mine, but I think that would be an interesting, and I don't think that would be an overpowered ability for the baneling to turn into like a proximity mine. So I mean, you roll over it, you walk over it with your army, the baneling explodes. I think that'd be a great addition to the Zerg army.
Yeah, it would definitely be a very interesting thing to consider. And speaking of these 3 banelings, I don't know how much damage they did.
Oh my god, the whole army is...
Yeah, they already blew up.
They must have detonated right on the tank, and...
I don't know.
I don't know either. The world will never know.
Let's see, so the Raven is out here.
You know, this is very interesting. He has the Raven out with the...
Banshee.
With the Banshee to clean up some... I've never seen that before.
Instead of using the scan, you just bring that around, but it will be most likely taken out.
Well,
although he doesn't get another fungal to stop it.
If he can get those repaired, I like that he threw down the auto turrets, kind of like a retreat level. And he did force the infestors to use some energy. I mean, not too much, because infested Terran don't take too much energy. But, interesting maneuver by Predator.
Other than the current supply situation that Coriva's encountering, he's sitting pretty good in this game.
Yeah, both players are very, very high in the mineral and gas counts, but I mean, both are staying on top of their upgrades. We have Crackling and Melee level 3 upgrade going for Coriva, and as you can see, Predator's production tab is just going across the map.
Yeah, he's gonna Thor out, get his 2nd level upgrade for both his bio and his mech army.
That's a lot of Hellions.
It is, and he's gonna Planetary Fortress for his 3rd.
Excellent choice on that. It'll help protect that back door into the 2nd. I like that he went a lot of Blue Flame Hellions. That's going to clean up a lot of those Zerglings. I like the play from both. I mean, it's a little slow, but I like the play from both.
And we do have the Ultra Cavern coming, which it'll do
good
well.
Call.
It'll do well against the Hellions.
Yeah.
But it'll be not good at lower numbers.
They're not going to be a great call against the Thors, but they are going to clean up a lot of the Hellions and a lot of any of the Marines or Marauders on the ground.
But right now he just has to survive in order to get all this out.
Yeah, but he does get a nice fungal onto these Hellions and these Banelings, and Zerglings are going to clean up those Hellions, but here comes the tank and Marine army.
This is going to be hard for him to really clean up, because he just lost all his Lings. And his fungals are going to be limited since there's this Raven, so even burrowing isn't going to help him.
Yep, he's destroying Infestors, Zerglings, and Creep Tumors as he marches his way up. A fungal on the Marine pack at the bottom of the ramp. Another fungal to kind of chain them up, so the Marines are a little low on health.
I mean, he is getting a bunch of Lings out right now. Ultra's on the way, but a lot of those Lings were sacrificed.
Yeah, he did a split attack, so he went to both ramps. These tanks, I think, need to siege up to do max amounts of damage, but here come the Lings.
But this Banshee is really doing a lot of damage because there's really nothing to fight it.
Nope, Queens have retreated or been killed, and here comes the Thor. Coriva is now supply blocked, so there's not much you can do, but here come the Ultras. And
I think it will be able to... Wow, look at that cleave damage.
Well, he has +3 melee attack.
+2.
+2, so you're looking at 43 damage to armored units, I believe. Or actually, what's the 43 for? Armored. So, but the Ultras are cleaned up.
All the ground number, all that's left is this Baneling and this Raven.
Raven, skirts around the side of the Spore Crawler and lays down an auto turret.
But he still has nothing to combat this Banshee.
No, he does have a Queen throwing her knitting needles at that Banshee. Creep spread still decent, though most of the middle part of the creep has been cleaned up.
And this Terran army is already rebuilt, whereas the Zerg player, he doesn't really have much of anything right now.
Yeah, and I mean, Predator is still working on more tech units. He has another Raven on the way, and he's almost finished with his level 3 attack and armor upgrades. He does take out the 4th.
I really would have hated to be that Queen.
Oh yeah. And it does look like these drones are like, we're gonna hide right here. Just you guys do what you gotta do. We're gonna stay here.
Yeah, and just hopefully the Raven doesn't decide to fly right about
I think the Raven is inbound now. Actually, no, it's not finished. Ship Weapon 1 is on the way. I think that's what that icon is. Oh, vehicle level 1. And 3 Thors on the way. So this heavy mech army is yep, it looks like Coriva has been driven back to his main base.
Like I said, those Immortals, it would be good. Not Immortals. Ultras would do good, but against the Thor, since they weren't able to get up into it, since they were just skirting around because of their pathing, they were just taken out.
Yeah, and it does look like these Lings and drones might be able to do some damage to this Thor.
I mean,
though with +3, that Thor is deadly.
Yeah, but it will probably get cleaned out because it does have this round. But once again, there's still nothing to kill this Banshee.
No,
21 kills.
21 kills on a Banshee is a very, very rare sight. 23. Wow.
Right now, Coriva's running out of money.
Yeah, and Predator actually just expanded to his 4th base.
And Coriva, he's only really mining off 1 base.
I like this counter push by Coriva to try and disrupt some of the economy of Predator.
But this is GG.
Yeah, definitely. With this many Thors, he's got
6
a couple
Thors.
Marines and a Raven to clean up anything that's underground. Yeah, that's pretty much game for Coriva.
26 kills.
Yeah, and Coriva leaves the game. So we have another game where the loser player does not GG out. So manners are kind of subsiding as we get into the week.
Well, they start out mannered, and then they just get frustrated.
Yeah, which I mean, you lose games. No one's ever won every single game of StarCraft they've ever played.
Oh yeah.
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 I bet there's someone who's only played 1 game and they won.
Yeah, they won 1 game. 100% win streak.
I'm
done. Alright, leave a comment down below on how you think Predator and Coriva did.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe.
Comment.
Share.
Like. Subscribe.
Comment.
Share.
You get the picture. Good luck, have fun. We'll see you guys on Friday, and we'll try and get some more Heart of the Swarm beta content up to you. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you on Friday.
GG.
GG.